the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Los Angeles Sparks.
With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
A playoff atmosphere in the building tonight. Two of the elite teams in the WNBA squaring off.
This is as good as it gets. There's only a few teams in the league on this level.
Yeah, and you know what? To me, this is a preview of the playoffs. You know, if they don't meet in the postseason, I'll be shocked. And guys, the energy in this arena with these fans is going to be off the charts.
Now here's Carter. Delaney Hamilton.
6 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. Tried to bank it in, but misses.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
Here's Clark.
Jackson right side.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and will go to the line.
And in 2023, the Liberty made their long-awaited return to the WNBA Finals.
It's crazy to think about it, guys, but that was their first trip to the finals in 21 years. And despite it being the Liberty's 5th finals appearance, still no titles. Incredible when you think this is an original WNBA franchise and the amount of stars and Hall of Famers they've had over the years.
That free throw missing.
You know, scoring just comes naturally to Rickea Jackson. She gets to her spots with ease, she has great elevation on her jumper, and she excels at absorbing contact on her way to the rim.
And she's good on the second. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
And here's Carter.
Ionescu outside. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Ionescu.
Fires the three. Drills it from outside.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Left side, Clarendon.
Clark outside. Clarendon.
Outside, McDonald.
6 to shoot. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Ionescu outside.
From deep. Does not find the hole. Her second miss, and she is now 1 for 3. Pass to Jackson.
Clarendon with the screen.
The Sparks, no good that time either. New York trailing here.
Right side, Carter. Hamilton up top.
She's covered by Clark. Here's Bagbenley. Three-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu.
A shaky first few minutes, 5 attempts with only 1 make.
Here's Jackson. Tries again. New York with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Outside, Carter.
Pass to Bagbenley. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. And the Sparks with possession here. To the inside. Clark. Unable to get that one to go. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones.
Ionescu has it. Outside, Carter.
Here's Bagbenley.
Defended by Turner.
Here's Carter. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
What body control from Carter there, showing the fearlessness when she goes at the defense and finishes.
Outside Clarendon. And the layup falls.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now Carter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
The Sparks leading. Now here's Clarendon. 5 points in the game. Off target there with the little leaner. Pass to Jones. Carter. The kick out to Ionescu. Drills the three-pointer.
A shot that looks almost automatic for Ionescu, has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Now Milic. Clarendon. Magdenley with the rebound. Carter with it. Clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and will shoot 2 at the line.
It's on Ari McDonald.
Well, Carter makes things happen with the ball in her hands, using the contact to get to the line.
2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Well, still lots of time left in the year, but Brian, can you already tell who the contenders are?
Well, I think it's hard to say right now because injuries can really alter the course of a season, as can trades. So there's still a lot that can change.
And I'll say this, on the opposite side of the spectrum, we can normally tell which teams are going to be in the lottery. They will show up earlier in the year than the contenders.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
To the paint. Here's Jackson.
That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
New York leading. And here's Ionescu. She's got 6. Shoots over McDonald. Shot is good by Ionescu.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Now here's Clarendon. 5 points in the game. Can't get it to fall. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
They get it again.
Jones, no good. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Turner. Back to Clarendon.
Outside McDonald.
Shot clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
Here's Lainey Hamilton.
No good on the 3. The Sparks trailing. Outside Clarendon. Milic. Inside. Rebound New York.
When you look at Sabrina Ionescu, one of the highlights for her in the offseason, competing against Steph Curry in a three-point contest. That was fun.
It was also special for NBA and WNBA fans. The event took place during the NBA All-Star Weekend, and Sabrina held her own, recording a score of 26 to Steph's 29.
Now here's Jackson.
Right wing, beyond the arc. Kept alive by the Sparks. And at last, they get one to fall.
And check out Jackson clearing the glass, and then quickly going for a bucket of her own.
Outside Carter. Picked by Jones.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Not afraid to challenge the interior of that defense. Carter is fearless.
Back to McDonald.
And Jones pulls it down.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
The 3 ball.
And Lainey Hamilton hits from deep.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now here's McDonald.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Milic.
3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Here's Carter.
She's got 6.
Ionescu outside. Lainey Hamilton on the wing.
6 to shoot.
Pass to Fagbenle. Carter. Over Jackson. Carter misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Now here's McDonald. Back to Jackson.
The putback. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Liberty up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Defense paying dividends for them through 1.
Coach has to be happy about their effort on that, and just a lot of hustle.
Here's Taylor.
Yo, watch her.
Pass to Bonner.
Ionescu has it.
Launches it.
Offensive rebound.
Banked in off the glass.
Just an incredible offensive rebounder. Thornton's so skilled at reading angles on the court. She knows exactly where the ball will go after a miss.
Now here's Alaman.
From outside the arc.
It's rebounded by Sabali. Here's New York now.
6-point lead.
Here's Ionescu.
Off with the layup.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Pass to Milic.
Clark.
Hunter.
The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
Quality display of court vision from Clark. Her team is simply better when she's out on the floor.
Now here's Bonner. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
Here's Ionescu. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing.
Well, after hitting those 2-3 balls in the first quarter, it looks like she's cooled down a bit here in the second.
Here's Alema. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key. Here's Milic, guarded by Sabali. Now Alema. Goes back up. And her third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3. Here's Taylor. She's guarded by Aleman. Now here is Thornton. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
A little bit of physicality from Thornton, getting her shot to go.
And the Sparks call time here.
Liberty making a switch here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Pass to Milic. Now Alema. Alicia Clark on the wing. Bonner defending. 6 on the shot clock. Death touch on the alley-oop.
What an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they just love to run.
And they've probably done it in practice 1,000 times.
And as the receiver, she doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish. Laying it in for the 2 points works just fine. Because, Tim, you've said this before. 2 points is 2 points.
The Sparks trailing. Aleman with it. Down low. Stolen. Ionescu outside. Thornton. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
She got ahead of herself there and just lost her concentration. At least that's what I think.
Here's Alema. Off target from 3-point range.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Count the basket.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
Now the Sparks with it. Trailing here by 8. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. They could stretch the lead to double digits here.
And Blake, that would obviously put them in a very comfortable position.
Pass to Thornton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Aleman. Shot clock at 5. The Sparks, no good that time either.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Pass to Bonner. Ionescu. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. I'm a defender near her.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, her three-point shooting took a massive leap in year 4.
Well, you know, it's something Ionescu has worked very hard on. You look at her first 3 years in the league, she shot just 33% from deep. But year 4, that percentage shot up to 45%, and it was on major volume. Sabrina leading the WNBA in three-pointers made.
Here's Taylor. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. And it's Kayla Thornton with the foul. That's her first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Aleman.
Covered by Ionescu.
Jackson outside.
Sinks the three-pointer.
I like how versatile Jackson is. She can create her own shots, and she's also just as good shooting off the catch.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 11. Pass to Jones.
Lainey Hamilton.
Clock at 6. Fires from the line. It's not going to go for her.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Now here is Ionescu.
Back to Lainey Hamilton.
Right side Carter. Lets it go from deep.
That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
With her quick first step, Carter should always be able to get threes off. Defenders have to give her a little space or they'll get burned.
Now here's Aleman. Back to Jackson.
The three.
Again, Rickea Jackson missing.
There's no way around it. It's been a difficult game for her offensively, and it has cost her team.
Outside Carter. This one for 3.
Kennedy Carter with another miss.
Here's Aleman. And she banks in the layup. And here's Ionescu. 11 points in the game. Outside Carter. Back Benley.
Defended by Turner.
Back to Carter. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Pass to Turner. Alema. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle.
Left side Jackson.
Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's Turner missing. New York leading. Ionescu outside. Carter.
Kennedy Carter with another miss.
Hunter, defended by Carter. Here's Aleman. Pass to Jackson. Takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Now Ionescu. Outside Carter. Shoots the 3. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
You know, coming out of college, Kennedy Carter was a scoring machine. So she's been doing this for quite some time.
Now Milic. Jackson outside.
Hunter, defended by Carter. Hunter. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Here's New York now. Outside Carter. Jones outside. The tray. The Sparks grab the miss. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Now here's Aleman.
Out to the wing.
Milic.
Guarded by Jones. To stop the drought.
Milic, no good.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Here's Ionescu. She gets it in there. And the Sparks with possession here. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Liberty. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. Yeah, thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
And Kennedy Carter has been sensational here.
She is such a dynamic scorer. That much we know. And her talent really was on full display in the first half.
Yeah, look, there's no way around it. She's a hard player to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for her, and there might not be one.
Here's Ionescu. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Outside, Carter. Off target from outside. Now the Sparks with it. Pass to Clark. And here's Turner.
Jackson outside.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarendon. And a miss there on the triple.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Ionescu. Back to Carter. Jones right side. Up top, Carter. For 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Outside, Clarendon. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. And so it's New York with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Well, she's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been going for her tonight. You might want to avoid that shot for a while.
Pass to McDonald. Turner a screen. Takes the 3. And Harry McDonald gets the 3.
Well, when she's feeling it, McDonald can be efficient from the arc. She was dialed in this time.
Carter with it. She's got 14. Shot is good by Ionescu.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And here's McDonald. Pass to Turner. Clarendon. Fires for 3. Jackson, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Now here's Ionescu. 16 points for her. Carter. That three off the mark.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only one make on 5 tries.
Yes, it's good.
Well, that can be a tough range, right? But Jackson right there made it look elementary.
Ionescu outside. The three. Clarendon grabs the miss. Now the Sparks with it. 11-point game. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside Carter.
Castellini Hamilton.
Jones with it. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed.
Laney Hamilton on the wing.
She's covered by Clark.
Laney Hamilton.
And again, it's the Liberty missing. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here.
Jackson outside.
Clarendon.
Back to Jackson.
From downtown. Rebound New York.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. I mean, maybe that's why she missed.
And former MVP Jonquel Jones made a finals appearance in her first season with the Liberty.
Yeah, and she also led the Sun to the finals while she was in Connecticut. I mean, Jones, she's just the ideal stretch big. 6'6", great length, about 38% from three over her career. If you have Jones on your team, you're going to win a lot of games.
Back to Clarendon. It's over Carter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jones right side. Jackson pulls it in. So it's the Sparks now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Clarendon.
Jackson outside.
Good on the triple.
Well, an opponent should be very, very afraid when Jackson's doing damage from that range.
Timeout called to Liberty.
Well, they want to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now's the time to do it.
Yeah, there was clearly some things going on out there that the coaching staff just wasn't a fan of.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Ionescu. Shot to stop the drought. Not going to go that time.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
Now Milic. Here's Turner. Now here's Clarendon. The three-pointer off the mark.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Down low. Here's Carter. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Orchestrating the offense. It's what Ionescu excels at. The ability to make everybody around her better.
Now here's Clarendon.
She's got 5. Alama. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. And here's Carter. The shot comes out.
Here's Clarendon.
Out to the wing. Clark outside.
Bielich.
Shoots over Jones. And no good, trying to use the glass. Pass to Carter. Jones with it. Lets the 3 fly. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Moves so well without the ball. And Jones is a tireless talent that defenders struggle to keep up with.
The Sparks call timeout. Outside Clarendon. Alema. Back to Clarendon. Pass to Harris.
5 on the clock. Here's Alema. Misses the jumper.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Carter misses.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get uncorked here.
Now here's Aleman. Pass to Clarendon.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. Up top, Aleman. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, the D sat off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the 3.
Here's Taylor. Back to Carter. Pass to Bonner. Clarendon grabs the miss. Looking to end her cold spell. Here's Milic. That's good, and it's Asia Clarendon with the assist.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Thornton outside. Carter with it. 16 points for her. The shot from the low post is good.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Outside Clarendon. Out to the left wing. Here's Alemán.
It's rebounded by Kennedy Carter.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential.
Watch this, watch this.
Pass to Taylor. Jones. And Jonquel Jones gets double teamed. From past the arc. And it's Taylor missing. From deep three-point range. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Liberty leading by 10. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And the final period of play just about to get started here. Alemán. Fires from deep. New York with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Sabally the screen. Here's Taylor. She's guarded by Alemán. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And it's the Sparks ball, trailing by 10. Puts up a three. No good. Here's Bonner. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The 19-foot shot. She can't hit that time.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
Wasted no time on that one. Now Alemán. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
The Sparks, no good that time either. Here's New York now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Count that bucket.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Now here's Harris. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Milic. It's rebounded by Sabally. To the inside. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Pass to Harris. From about 10 feet out, the rebound by the Liberty.
For her team's sake, she should ease off the shots a little bit because nothing is dropping for her.
Pass to Taylor. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
Chalk up a few more points for them. This has been a one-sided game in just every area.
Absolutely. Their defense, their offense, it's all been outstanding.
It's just been a tremendous performance, Brian.
Can they get it? It's rebounded by Sabali.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here.
On the court.
Pass to Carter. Six to shoot. Thornton with it. Shoots. New York, no good that time either.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
It's kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
Now here is Ionescu. There's the three. And again, it's the Liberty missing. The Spark squad struggling. Now here's Jackson. The rebound by Thornton. Ionescu has it. From the arc. Drops in the tray.
She's really picking up where she left off in the first half.
And here are the Sparks now. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Alaman. To the paint. Here's Milic. Jackson outside. The three-pointer is on target.
She is starting to heat up from outside. That's her second three ball of the half.
Outside Carter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a three. The rebound by the Liberty. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Inside, Thornton. The layup off target.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Count it. Good.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
And the Liberty call time here. Teams will make substitutions.
There they are, fans, your Los Angeles Panthers.
And it's New York's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Ionescu outside. Back Benley, defended by Turner. Back to Ionescu. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position on the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Now here's Clarendon.
Here's Clark. Misses the three.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Jones inside, guarded by McDonald. Jones, no good. Pass to Clarendon.
Outside McDonald.
And here's Clark. Down low. Jackson gets the bucket.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
And it's New York's ball. The lead is 15. Ionescu outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one going to be on the defense.
At the line for the Liberty, Sabrina Ionescu. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, Sabrina Ionescu was the no-brainer choice for the top pick in the 2020 WNBA draft. And with her unique skill set, I have no doubt that she'll accomplish big things in this league.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton.
Clock at 6. Jones outside. Shoots over Clark. And Clark pulls it down.
She just continues to struggle from the field. Now, her team has been able to overcome her performance, but I'm not certain that she's going to be able to turn it around today.
Here's Jackson.
There's the triple. Clarendon, no good.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Now here's Carter. Back to Ionescu. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
The 3 is up. Ooh, no luck on that one.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
Back to Clark. To the middle. Jackson. No good there. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. Pass to Ionescu. Outside Carter for 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
On the wing, Rakia Jackson. And Hamilton covering.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Outside Carter. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Clark outside. Clarendon.
Jackson outside.
And the Sparks, another 3. And the Liberty with possession here. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And So New York takes this one by a big margin. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
And that'll wrap it up